So this is the reactant side and this is the product side, right? So in reactant side, if we are having base, so on product side it will be the conjugate acid. This is a trick to finding conjugate acid and base. If on reactant side we are having base, so in product side it will be the conjugate acid, right? So if we are having here, this one is NH3 the base, right? So that on this side it will be the acid. Likewise, the product of acid is conjugate base, which means if on this side we are having acid, so on this side it will be a base. Same here, NH3 plus H2O, NH4 plus OH. If we are having this one as a base and this is the acid, right? So if on this side this is a base, so on this side it will be the conjugate acid. And if this is the acid, H2O is the acid, right, on reactant side, so on product side it will be the conjugate base. Conjugate base. So this was the concept of the conjugate acid and base. After that, here if we continue the Bronsted lowery theory, so the strong acid always gives a weak base, always produce weak base, and a strong base produce weak acid. This is the, we can say, a strong acid produce a weak base and a strong base produce a weak acid. If we talk about here, suppose if NH3 is a strong base, so on this side it will produce a weak acid. If H2 is a strong acid, suppose, so on this side it will produce a weak base, which is a conjugate base, right? After that, here NH4, we are having another reaction, NH4H2O. If we talk about here, NH4, this is the acid and H2O is a base. So NH4 is basically a strong acid. This is a strong acid. This is a strong acid and it will produce a weak base, that will be the NH3. This is a base. So this is a conjugate base, right? So it will produce a weak base. So NH3 is a weak base. If we talk about the H2O, if it's a weak base, so H3O, it will be the strong acid. So that was about this. Now here we will discuss about some strong acid base and weak bases and strong bases. Here HCl, H2O4, HClO3, these, some of these, which means HCl, H2SO4, HNO3 and HClO3, these are the strong acid. These are the strong acid. And NaOH, KOH and COH2, these are the strong base. So that was all about the Bronsted lowery theory. In next video we will discuss about the strength of acid and bases.